Ladies and gentlemen, this is my Goyo deck. Today I am gonna be playing a very unique strategy that I don't even know if it's gonna work. I've never played with it. But essentially we're playing all of the Goyo monsters, one copy of, with the exception of the Goyo Defender. This is the definitive 3 copies of, with the Jute Fighter, because this is just the signature card of the deck. And other than that, we just have a whole bunch of warrior extenders here. The Murdering Captain is actually a pretty nice card as well. It's a cool extender to just space summon something from the hand. We also play the TG Striker. This is a free special summon if you're going second. It is actually really nice because you need it. Also, you need the Firefield Lady on the field. So ideally, if you have both of these in your hand, you can just go into Goyo Defender for 3 materials, then summon something like Verti Anaconda, then go into the Goyo Emperor by using the Miracle Synchro Fusion. And it's just a really cool effect. And Goyo Emperor actually has the ability to tribute one Earth Warrior type Synchro monster and take control of a monster that your opponent special summons, which is pretty nice. We also play a few openers. We've got the Sublimation Knight with the Squid Knight, and also the new Space Connector with the Dolphin, and also the Izodi, of course, and one copy of Appaloosa. Appaloosa actually was required for one game in which I could have won if I had it, but I didn't, and I really regret not having it, so I just put it in here. Other than that, it's really just tech cards and extenders. And we also play for the extra deck the Naturia Beast and also the Naturia Barken, which come up every now and then. We just use a whole bunch of Earth Tuner monsters, so they definitely are something that you can go for. With one copy of the Power 2 Dragon, one copy of the Borneo Floor. Borneo Floor comes up very rarely, but Power 2 Dragon is actually a pretty nice card for the deck because you can just use all of the equip spells that you send to the graveyard with Izodi and then just get a free monster effect negation off of it. But that was it for the deck list. Now I'm gonna leave you with the gameplay and see what the deck is capable of. Okay, so I'm gonna just start by normal summoning TG Striker. Now I don't like it because if I was going second, I would have special summoned it for free, which is the reason why maybe going second is better than going first with this deck, and I truly believe that that most likely is the case. Anyways, I'm gonna just summon the Goyo Defender. Then I'm gonna just activate the effect twice, do something with it, boom, and then another copy, boom, and we're gonna be able to just go into a very cool and interesting play here. So I'm gonna go use 2 of my monsters, summon the... No, actually, I was about to misplay completely. No, actually, it's not a misplay. Let's just go into Izodi first. Yeah, I actually just realized that this is not a misplay, so let's just activate the Izodi effect, the first one and then the second one. We're gonna search out for the first one a copy of the new Space Connector, just as a great follow-up for next turn. We're gonna use the second effect as well, and we're gonna send 3 cards to the graveyard, boom boom boom, and we're gonna just summon the Sublimation Knight from my deck, which is gonna be a beautiful play to go for. Let's just use the effect Sublimation Knight here. We're gonna set the Squid Knight to it. That is an additional body to work with, which we actually don't need, but whatever, we're just gonna use it anyways. Let's just space summon it, and we're just gonna go use 2 of my monsters, go into the Verti. Not gonna use the Izodi, although Izodi doesn't really do anything. It's, you know, still fine to keep it. Yeah, maybe I should add something in between the starving, the Verti Anaconda and Izodi play. Maybe I can just go for a random Appaloosa here, would have been great, but yeah, I actually should add Appaloosa. This line of play here just gets me access to Appaloosa as well. Yeah, I'm just missing out on a few cool things that I can go for, but we're just passing with the Goyo Emperor with 1 effect, and I could have just had Appaloosa or at least something else. Now activating the effect of the Circular and sending to the graveyard the Sigma. Whatever, dude. Space summoning the Circular to the field. Now, do I take control of it? No, actually I don't. Let's just wait a little bit. Now changing the effect of this guy, and I'm gonna just code by it so that I can force out for him to use a normal summon, and then when he goes for the rank 4 or a link 2 or whatever he goes for, just gonna snatch it, and it's probably gonna be enough to stop him, but let's see. Now activating the effect of the Small World here and revealing the Dotscaper, revealing the addition, so he gets to banish the addition, add the Parallel Exceed to the hand, so he does have a normal summon to go for. Okay, linking it off immediately into Link Decoder for some reason. And now, if I use this, do I negate the Parallel Exceed? No, I don't. Let's just wait. Because I think that when he activates the effect, he's gonna be able to first his special summon, then I'll be able to take control over it. So that's just really terrible. So we're not gonna use the effect of the Emperor yet. We're gonna wait. Yeah, if I had Appaloosa, by the way, it was just GG here. Okay, now using 2 of his monsters, 1 from hand, which is a little bit annoying because he's just playing around my Goyo Emperor's effect. So I'm gonna wait until he goes for something meaningful. This is actually getting pretty terrible. Dude, why didn't I put Appaloosa in the deck? Oh my god. I'm actually so triggered that I didn't put Appaloosa in the deck. Okay, space summoning as well from the hand. He has so much bodies to work with. Now using 2 of his monsters to go into Splash Mage. Yeah, I'm not gonna negate that because there's no point doing that. Can also use this, add one Signet card, and he's gonna add the Signet codec. Oh my god, he has so many extenders, dude. I'm probably gonna have to wait for the transcode because anything, you know, other than that is just not gonna be enough to stop him. Okay, now using the effect of the Splash Mage, so he gets an additional body to work with now. Now linking two of his monsters off 4G transcode, but he misplayed, dude. Oh wait, hold on a second. I need to take control over it because he can just link off something and then make it untargetable. So I won't be able to target it. So, you know, that actually doesn't target. Wow, okay, so that was a misplay, but whatever, dude. It's still fine. Yeah, it actually doesn't target. It just takes control over the monster. So that's a little bit of a misplay from me. And now he's just gonna be able to link off. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can't really do anything more than that. Hitso is here as well. Now using this effect, targeting the Hitso. And using this effect again. Okay, that is actually turning out to be a pretty interesting game. The only problem is I didn't have my, you know, best card that I can go for in this deck.
12 seconds later.
Okay, so now he's gonna go access code and win the game because he can just pop my Goyo Emperor and return the transcode. Yeah, well, that was a huge misplay from me, but whatever, bro. Wow, directly to game phase. What a turn, bro. Okay, I mean, I guess we'll see what the deck can do going second. Let's just normal summon the Neo Space Connector. We're gonna use the effect and actually we're not gonna be able to get game, by the way. Yeah, so like I'm just gonna try out some things. I'm gonna use the effect of Aqua Dolphin and I'm gonna potentially get rid of something in his hand like a hand trap or whatever. So yeah, Ash Blossom out of the way, bro. You could have used it now. I don't know why you didn't. Anyways, we're gonna then go summon the Izodi because that's my only real play here. Although I really doubt it's a good play. But we're gonna just bait out his Nibiru here. And it actually isn't that bad of a game to try out and make something work with this deck. It's a little bit embarrassing that I'm not able to deal with his cards. You know, it's a bit weird. So let's just go get rid of these three. We're gonna then special summon the Sublimation Knight. We're gonna use the effect, equip the Squee Knight, proceed to the battle phase, attack, and just hopefully do something. So let's just go like this. We're gonna attack. We're gonna, because we know he has Nibiru, right? So we're gonna attack, then I'm gonna activate the effect of my Squee Knight, summon it, and pretend like I have some sort of a play to see if he fires off the Nibiru. If he does, that's a win-win situation for me, you know? So let's see. I'm not gonna... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use it just to make him think that I have something. Okay, so he doesn't use anything. I could go for Verti Anaconda just to bait him out a little bit more. I mean, I'm gonna lose my field anyway, so might as well just do it. Yeah, I mean, we're just trying to make him think that I will go for something extraordinary. So I'm feeling... Yeah. He used it. Okay, that's perfect. You know, we didn't need it at all, so it's fine. I cannot win this turn, but at least I'm gonna be able to use triple Tactics Talon. What was his hand? The Shadow stuff? Yeah, he just bricked, so he doesn't really have anything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the triple Tactics to just draw 2 cards and hopefully get something good for next turn. Let's see. Yeah, these are a couple of cool extenders I can go for, so let's just set the code by the grave. We're gonna pass turn, wait for next turn, and make something happen. Okay, activating the effect of Shaden, which is already looking pretty bad. But I do have the code by, so that's something. Sending to the graveyard this, milling the Fairy Tail Snow. So the Hollow allows him to send cards to the graveyard, so I kinda have to negate it to limit his plays. And he still has Fairy Tail Snow available, but I can't do anything about it. Proceeding to the battle phase, okay, I mean, sure, that's even better. He's gonna be able to attack for 3k, but I get to live another turn, which is better than what I expected, considering the fact that I had 0 interruptions. Okay, sitting 1 back row. By the way, this game is such a joke. Neither of us do anything important here. Reinforcements of the army is actually one of the best draws I could have gotten, so let's just go ahead and use it immediately. And we're gonna search out a copy of TG Striker is cool, but I don't need it now, so let's just go for the Jute Fighter. And I'm gonna make some use of it, you know, I'm gonna try out some things. So now let's just special summon the Junk Forward to the field in defense mode. Let's also special summon the Spell Striker to the field by banishing 1 spell card. Doesn't matter which one I banish. Let's just summon it in defense mode as well. Now changing the effect of Meta Noise because he thinks that I'm gonna go for Xyz play. But what he doesn't know is that my deck is too bad to go into an Xyz play. Sending to the graveyard the Halfness. Okay, now that is a little bit annoying. Yeah, so he's gonna be able to go into Kid Kalos or directly into Rukalos or Kaleido. Okay, using 2 monsters, so that's Kid Kalos or Rukalos. Yep, going for Kid Kalos. Sure. Now he's gonna be able to send something to the graveyard. Sending the shade in, and now he's gonna fusion summon into Rukalos, of course. Don't think that I've lost the game yet. We have some plays to go for sure. Let's just go ahead, normal summon my Morodering Captain. We're gonna use the effect, summon the Jute Fighter as well, and we're gonna go into some synchro plays, bro. Oh, actually, he can chain this to negate it. Yeah, I forgot about it. Okay, well, I mean, it's a bit annoying, but... yeah, and now he can send it to the graveyard, and he can resummon it back to the field. I actually forgot about that effect, I'm not gonna lie. But it's still, I think, fine, because we still have the Gearfried here, which is my last resort move. Just banishing the Living Fossil, summoning it to the field in attack mode, bam. And chaining the effect of Fairy Tail Snow makes sense. He will have to banish his whole field hand and graveyard to summon it, by the way, just to stop my Gearfried. So I gotta say, I think I've actually won the game next turn, guys. Yeah, let's flip it face down, It's whatever, dude, I don't care. Okay, end phase. Your move, bro. I hope that the heart of the cards is with you because you're desperately gonna need it. And he just scooped. Okay. That was actually a pretty fun game to play. Well, that was my attempt to make Goyo deck work. It's an interesting deck, of course. It has some interesting plays, but it's really easy interruptible. It also requires a lot of extenders in the hand to make it work. It's definitely not that amazing of a deck, but I just tried it out. I mean, it's at least fun to play with, I guess. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video, consider dropping a like and subscribe. Also, comment below what you think about the deck. Comment below if you have any idea how to make the Goyo deck somehow work in other engines to use. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.